Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. It is that time again. It is quarterly makeup favourites time. So today I'm just going to talk about everything that I've been loving recently. Not everything's new, some stuff's a bit older, but it's all stuff that I have been really enjoying. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. So first off, I've actually got a couple of primers to mention. Now, I'm very set in my ways with primers. I know I like what I like, and these two are actually primers that I wouldn't always pick out maybe, but these are both ones that I've heard good stuff about basically, which is why I picked them up. I tend to go for a more moisturising, hydrating, kind of oily primer, whereas these are a little bit different. So the first one is the Cherie primer from the Beauty Crop. This is the XXL version, which doesn't have the airless pump, which kind of sucks. But this is a hydrating gripping primer. Now, I have the Cover FX gripping primer, and for me it just makes my makeup ball up really badly, but this stuff is really nice, makes the skin feel really smooth, still adds that nice hydration, but also makes your makeup stick to it really well. Been loving this, especially on my nose, as that's where I find my makeup breaks up first. And then I have been loving the iconic Underglow blurring primer. Now this is something that I saw on TikTok. This is amazing. It's like a slightly radiant, very runny. I don't know whether you can see that. Hang on, let me. It's very runny. It's almost like liquidy. You could do the whole dropping it on your face thing with it if you really wanted to. But this again is just really smoothing. It really helps my makeup go on really nicely, but then it does have that real beautiful glow, like lit from within. I love this under like a tinted moisturiser. It looks amazing, so very impressed with that. Next up is a product that I'm so glad I love because it was spenny as hell. This is the Gucci foundation. This is the Eternity de Beauty Luminous Matte Finish foundation. Now, I saw everybody and their mother talking about this. My favourite place to go for foundation recommendations is Not Fit for Print Beauty, because although she's got more mature skin than me, she has dry skin, and I find if a foundation works for mature skin, it's going to work nicely on my desert dry crepey lizard skin. So this one I probably wouldn't have picked up by myself because it is like a luminous matte finish, but once I saw it used all over everywhere, because this stuff has been everywhere, I was like, I'm gonna need to try it, and my god is it beautiful. It is expensive. It's really expensive. I think it's like £55 a bottle, but it sits so beautifully on the skin, lasts in an amazing way, looks flawless, wears beautifully. It kind of gets slightly glowier as the day goes on, but not anything that looks greasy or oily. It's just gorgeous, and I was really shocked that I loved it, but I really do. Now, because of my previously mentioned lizard skin, I'm not really a powder girl, but recently I've discovered if I apply my powder with a powder puff, it looks so much better. Now, on top of that, again, Not Fit for Print Beauty, I'm sure I'll mention this one. I've also seen Martina Lily talk about this one a lot. I wasn't going to pick this up, but when I saw all the hype, it's the HD Skin Matte Velvet Foundation Powder from Makeup Forever. Now, lizard skin and powder foundation is a no-go. It's not a cute look on me. But this stuff is, I'm tempted to say magic. It could potentially be magic, I'm not sure. This looks like a liquid foundation. It's absolutely crazy. I love the HD liquid foundation from Makeup Forever. So, and this literally looks like it. It's the wildest thing in the world. You don't need too much of it. This one is a little dark for me right now. Hopefully if the sun ever comes out in the UK, because it's gone completely and it's rained here for like 3 weeks constantly. So if the sun does come back out at any point this summer, hopefully this will match me a little bit better. I've just got to take it right down my neck at the moment because my body's a lot darker than my neck is. but I really like this stuff. I apply it with either a powder puff or a brush. But if I'm doing it with a like rounded brush, I do need to make sure I've got a really hydrating base on underneath. But if my skin is prepped correctly, this looks amazing. And it's incredible for long wear. So basically, me and Sam are filming a wedding. We do like wedding videography on the side. And I'm going to wear this because I know that I'm going to put this on at like 5:30 in the morning and it's going to last me till midnight and it's still going to look great. So I really like that, really recommend it. And then the other powder I wanted to mention is Jordanna Ticia Flossie. This is the pink powder. Now I have mentioned this in videos before and basically said I'm that Casper the Ghost pale. It doesn't look that pink on me, but I absolutely love the formula. So you've got a loose powder underneath pressed on the top. And this stuff is great. I mean, you get so much product, like so much. And this is amazing. It's really finely milled. It looks really beautiful. And if I do sort of build it up, I can get the pinkness to it. Or I have been pairing it if I want a really pink under eye with Strawberry Cream from Made by Mitchell. But it is a really beautiful powder, really finely milled, looks great on dry skin. So if you are dry and you wish you could use powder but you can't, give this a go. Next up, mascara. This is one of the oldest products in today's mentions. It's the Hypnose Drama Waterproof from Lancome. The older I get, I find the more my mascara transfers on my under eyes. That's why I started using powder. That now doesn't help, it still happens. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to buy my old trusty. This stuff is nuclear waterproof. I'm pretty sure it could last an apocalypse, zombies, anything like that. This girl is standing up and it's making your lashes look fabulous. It's really lengthening, really volumizing, and like I said, it just lasts. I don't have it down my face by the end of the day, which is amazing because that is not a look I'm going for. So I love that one. And it's got like a really weird twisty wand. I think generically, if you're after a mascara, Lancome's the way to go, in my eyes. Nude sticks, Nudies Matte and Bondi Bay. This took me forever to buy, but this is just a great throw-on product. I don't have to worry about this one. I literally just draw it on, blend it out with a brush, off I pop. It's a great colour, nice and warm, perfect for the summer, perfect when I'm doing like a quick makeup for work, with like some tinted moisturiser. Love it. I wanted to mention these, which are the Bunny Dollie Cosmetics highlighters. Now if you aren't into a blinding highlighter, these are not going to be for you. This one here is Platinum, and then I've also got Pearl here. If I can get it open. It looks like that. These are beautifully intense highlighters that you can see from that swatch. These are blinding. You're going to see these from the sun. But if you are into bright highlighters, these are the way to go. Really, really, really hope Sophie brings out some like coloured ones because that's my vibe. But yeah, love these. Then something I'm pretty sure you're going to see in a lot of people's favourites over the next couple of months. Cosmic Brushes Delicious Delights palette. I used this in a first impression video a couple of weeks ago, so I'll leave that in the description. I'm obsessed with this palette. The duochromes are amazing. The mattes are just, and it's so affordable. As usual, Cosmic Brushes have actually blown us out the ballpark with this palette. It's really sort of made me evaluate what I expect for the prices that I expect them for. Amazing. If you haven't already tried it and you like pastels and brights, you need to try it. I've got loads of blushes here, which to be fair doesn't surprise me. A couple of liquids, Plouise Legally Pink. I've been really into a bright pink cheek, and mentioning that with that one, this is Made by Mitchell Pinkles. Everybody loves Milkshake, but for me this one just is a step above. It's just more blue tone, more bright pink, so I've been loving those. And then a different kind of pink cheek, like a bright pink cheek. I've got Pillow Talk Matte Beauty Blush one in Pillow Talk Dream Pop. This is so good. And then I love pairing that with Watermelon Rain from Too Faced. I do want to pick up the bright pink of these because it's meant to be amazing, but this is just a beautiful deep pink. I love a deep pink cheek on my pale skin. I just think it really looks, it just gives it like an elevated sense. So I love that one. And then I did also want to mention this. This is Dior Rosy Glow Blush, but this is the coral shade. And honestly, I love this. I picked this one up because I couldn't get the pink, and this was before the new shades were released. But this is the perfect everyday blush. Like, it's just a subtle, like, peachy coral. Edge sheen gives you like that dimension and life to your face. I love this, and I think if you're more like of a natural makeup girly, this is definitely for you. Really boring one, but something I've been obsessed with. Fluff Up Brow Wax from Benefit. It's just a clear brow wax. It just looks great. So much easier than like digging into a pot with a spoolie. It's just got a nice little brush on it. Brush my brows up, call it a day, done. And then finally, some lip products. First off, this is sort of a generic mention. It's the Intense Volume Matte Lipsticks from L'Oreal. This one is 188 La Rose Activist. But these lipsticks just in general are amazing. They're really slim. A nice, like, subtle matte formula. And so creamy. This shade is great for every day. I just think they're a really nice lipstick, and they're really affordable. They've got quite a nice big range of shades. And one of the reasons I love the L'Oreal ones is because they remind me of these so much. These are the NARS Power Matte lipsticks. Now this one is the shade Indiscreet, which is like the perfect corally summer shade. And that's what that one looks like. I've got a couple of these. This is my favourite shade, but this formula is amazing. It's something I never see anybody talk about, but they're really creamy, really comfortable, and like I said, the L'Oreal ones remind me a lot of them, including like the cute like slim packaging. And then finally, I wanted to mention this. This is one of the new MAC Locked Kiss Ink 24-hour lip colours. This is Gracious. Now, I was in the beauty space in like 2013, 2014. So I am almost predisposed to love a liquid lipstick. Now these ones do dry quite kind of velvety. So if you aren't into like a liquid lipstick that dries down, they're probably not for you. But this shade, it's just incredible. It's the perfect summer shade. I absolutely love it. And these are, once they're on your lips, they're not going anywhere. Like, it's kind of hard to get them off with oil makeup remover, I'm not going to lie. There's a little bit of residue hanging around. But they're amazing. I really like them. Like I said, they are on the more drying side of a liquid lipstick. So if you're not into that, these probably aren't for you. But if you are part of that like 2013, 2014 obsession with liquid lipsticks and you loved them then, you're probably going to love these now. So that's it for today, guys. I hope you did enjoy this one. Let me know if any of the things that I mentioned today are your favourites. I've been really loving all these products. Let me know what you've been loving in the description box. Other than that, if you did like this video, don't forget to give it a like. If you'd like to see more from me, hit subscribe. And if you want to make sure you never miss another video, hit that bell icon and you'll be notified every time I post. You've been fabulous. I've been Collared the Ball, and I'll see you next time. Bye!